What up? What's good, people? What's good? Let's get it. Let's get it. Hit them like button. Hit that like button when y'all walk in. Who in the building? Let me get my shout outs. Keon in the building. What up? Let me get my shout outs. All in the building. Let's go. So I get them likes up. Saturday afternoon. Jump on live real quick. See what's popping out here. Let's get it. Let's get it, y'all. All in the building. Hit that like button. Pop out, y'all. Pop out. Who in the building? Who in the building? Dre, what up, Dre? The Roni, what up, bro? Oh, you've been grinding. Yeah, I see, man. You've been getting that money. I know how you do. You know how I know you do. Ronnie in the building. Bro grinding, getting that paper, that real estate money. Let's get them likes up, y'all. Let's get them likes up. Yeah, I'm about to start in a few minutes. But I learned something, man. I really learned something. John, what up? Yo, I learned something, bro, about the internet. I really did. It was like a real eye-opener on this internet that I really learned, man. And it's a good thing to know, man. Let's get them likes up. But I'm gonna tell y'all what I learned about the internet, right? And I had like an idea, but it was just like the confirmation. I've been following the Oschino, Garci, Mike Knox, all that been going on. You know, I've been watching, following, been good entertainment. Definitely been good entertainment. And I never really spoke on it because it's like, no, it's entertainment at the end of the day. You see what's going on. But what I learned about the internet is when somebody likes somebody and they riding with somebody, it doesn't matter. It's you don't have no wins, and not only no wins, it's like it's nothing you gonna say gonna make a difference. And I realized that, you know what I mean? I actually seen it today for the first time. I realized that. The other day I did a video, and I was talking about Jaylen Brown with the LeBron James thing, right? I was like, Almighty, what up, bro? Amon, what up? I did a video talking about, I said I think that's petty, LeBron. It was clear as day with Jaylen Brown, where he snubbed him and want to really give him no 5 because he didn't like what Jaylen Brown said about his son. And I think I did an excellent video breaking down, like, the simple fact that I don't look at him that he disrespected his son at all. For one, he was in the privacy of a conversation with his girlfriend, a private conversation with his girlfriend, no mics around. He didn't get interviewed. And he said what he see about Bronny. He made his assessment, and he's like, after he got a chance to watch him, he said he's not like that, which he has that right to do. But it's not like he bashed him and called him a bum and say anything like that. And he said, yeah, he did because his last name. This was they saying he supposedly had said. So Jaylen Brown did double back and did cop a plea. Jaylen Brown copped the plea because he's like, no, I ain't say that. I mean it. He's good. He just that and the third. He didn't really stand on it. So the simple fact that he didn't stand on it and he had his own opinion, which, you speaking on somebody's basketball game. I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. LeBron had it a feeling and had it in for Jaylen Brown, because of that. And a lot of people on here was like, I understand. If I was LeBron, I wouldn't rock with Jaylen Brown also, and all this stuff there. And I really broke everything down, and it's like a lot of stuff I said, it didn't even matter. It didn't even matter. When somebody likes somebody, and you could break down just on the common sense, or just break down just being neutral and partial, and just calling it down the middle as it is, it doesn't matter. People were sitting there saying, if somebody talk about my son, it's up forever. Like, huh? Like, your son is in sports. That's like Michael Thompson. Klay Thompson, Michael Thompson, do commentating. Now that's like he doing commentating and he get mad because somebody said, I think he should have took the money Golden State gave him, because he is declining, and he's declining, and he basically got max money, and he missed 2 seasons, and they've still paid him, and somebody have an opinion on that. That's like Michael Thompson getting mad and want to say some shit. That's crazy. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? So we have to stop this. And so reason why I said I definitely want to touch on this, it's more so me understanding YouTube, and now I definitely got a little better understanding of it. And it's basically what you say. Somebody rock feeling the person, and it's nothing you can say. So what up, Knowledge? What up J Mob? What up, King Sports? Gabriel, what up? Greg Brown. Known Unknown, what up? Oh my God Almighty, what up? All the guys in the building, what up? Hit that like button. So I actually watched the Garci and the Meek Mill situation, right? I watched it. Some of you guys probably don't watch that stuff because y'all into the basketball thing, but I actually been watching the whole time when day one, when Oschino came out and said what he said. I saw the Mike Knox, everything. I pretty much seen everything, right? So Garci got a chance to speak, and this is basically a good thing. Now you kind of hear both sides. One thing I do respect about what I respect about what Oschino did, he basically said everything pretty much what it was. Everything pretty much what it was. He said he didn't like every interaction it was. He basically said that because Garci pretty much repeated everything he said. So that is refreshing. Normally it always this then. When I mean that, meaning everything he said, because Garci addressed everything. When he said about him pulling up, him arguing with him, like Oschino, definitely I give him props on that he definitely called, like, whatever he said, Garci pretty much backed up everything he said. So that makes it good. You know what I'm saying? That makes it good, because he's like, he called me, I told him to pull up, I gave him my address, he pulled up, and everything. So everything was, that part is great. But the thing where I'm lost at, like, Garci, he said a lot of things in his live, and some of the stuff I definitely got the question about, because I seen people on the comment section killing Garci. They killing Garci, saying, Garci wrong, Garci did it. Like, people going in and not, because I guess they probably like Oschino. and they just was going in on Garci. It's like nothing he said. And that's why it's crazy, because people tell you don't respond to the internet, and then when you don't respond, you're guilty, and then when you do respond, you're guilty. It's like it's a lose-lose situation, because people up there was like saying he guilty because he responded, and so that thing was like kind of threw me off right there. But the reason why it seems crazy, and you just can't say, oh, he did this and did that. My thing is this: if the thing happened in August, he would have been locked up by now. So part of me, I ain't gonna lie, part of me right now think that he didn't do that, because if she went to the doctor, this is my thing. This supposed to be the next day, because he showed the text that the next day that she reached out to him, the next morning. Now, if he laced her with anything and she went to the doctor, they would be able to find that. They'd be able to find something that's in her body. They'd have been able to find that. And then he's saying he raped her. I believe if that would have been the case, I believe they'd have brought him in for something. I do. I believe he'd have got brought in. I believe if he would have did what she said he did, at bare minimum, they'd have brought him in and tested him and ran all type of tests and things like that. They didn't do it. And then in real time, he was sitting there on the phone texting her saying, yo, call the cops. What precinct you going to? I come right now. So that part there, it right there, I think is an unfair thing. And then Garci was saying that a lot of people were saying that he shouldn't respond. And he like, nah, somebody playing my name, I'm going to respond. And I understand that wholeheartedly, because I believe that accusation, especially that, he want to clear up, and I understand him on that. He want to clear that up, and he did it. He said what he said, and part of it make me think, okay, if it's August and she went to the doctor and she did all that, how come he never got arrested? How come he never got brought in? You see what I'm saying? See, one thing about me, I'm gonna call it fair. Like, I don't know Garci. The only thing I ever saw of Garci outside of this morning was him with that Mike Knox situation. That was it. So it's not like I'm showing favoritism. I know way more. I've met Oschino before. Like, you know what I mean? I've been around him before. That part right there seemed a little shaky. And then it just a little off right there. You know, the girl, he's saying, then she's saying a blanket made her you know, because first, it seemed a little off. So I'm definitely gonna get off that part. But I understand his part where he's saying he wants to do it. But in all fairness, on now how the situation started, now I'm gonna go back to that. How I feel about him, he going up and he DM Oschino. Me personally, I think he shouldn't have DM'd them, because one, like Oschino said, oh, I don't listen to old ass ride or whatever the case may be, and he's saying, see, people kind of talk like both ways, because Garci's one saying, like, he basically saying Oschino washed up and call him old, but then saying he messing his money up by saying he don't listen to his artists. But somebody old and washed up, they not that strong enough to mess up your artist flow or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So that part there is like, me personally, I would ignore that. You know what I mean? So when Meek, when Oschino say, hey, this guy here just saying it because he mad at me what I be saying about Meek, it do seems like that. Like that part there, it seems like that, because if you think about it, you're not going to really get that mad because somebody say, I don't listen to all that rap because I don't like the shit he did. Whatever. he responded to responded to a comment on his live. It if you being from the streets, nobody really gonna do all that over that comment and say you messed up his money. It's not like Oschino. Oschino don't even have no strong voice like an academic. It's not like he saying he trash, or he clearly said he could rap. He don't listen to him because something he don't like. Fans don't really care about that. The fans don't really care about that. So if you basically saying dude can rap, you saying he can rap, but you saying that you don't listen to him for a particular reason, I don't think that will hurt no money. So outside looking at it, it do seem like it's more to that, and I do think that the situation stuff that because Oschino been going on a lot of platforms and he goes at me, so I do think a lot of that energy was towards that. So I agree with Oschino on that. I definitely think the energy was more towards Meek, because that comment there don't really warrant you going, especially somebody you cool with, and say that. But then he said, always been throwing shots. So like I said, it's a Philly thing. So it's kind of hard to really, jump in there because you don't know. Because he said he been throwing shots, so maybe it's something that's balled up and any little thing. But it do seem like that. But in Garci defense, he did like this the part that I noticed, and it's not like I'm not throwing no shot at no Oschino, or this something that's in general that happens a lot. And this is why I don't like really. I think Oschino was out of pocket on this. Oschino was out of pocket when, because it seemed like whoever Oschino said, Garci pretty much backed this. So it's kind of safe to say that what's going on is just what it is. It's really nothing else like what it is. So my thing is this: Oschino, he showed that he got emotions, and he feel strong-minded how he feel. You know what I'm saying? He feels strong-minded. So how he feel? You know what I'm saying? So this my thing. I totally disagree with Oschino on, and it's definitely like some kind of like snitching type shit, because how you going to argue this is shit I don't like, me personally. You beef with him, y'all go back and forth. It was mild at first through the text. Then he said Oschino called him, and then he said he blacking out, yelling at top his lung, F you, and going crazy over him, right? He's saying all that. So he like, all right, well, I'm going to pull up. And Oschino gave them address. He pulled up. Oschino never really said he got out, but Oschino said he tried to want to. He didn't say tried to. He said want to kill me. He had a gun and all this stuff there. You don't. That's what I said. I think when Oschino sit back and it calm down, I think that part there, I think he gonna realize he's out of pocket for that. Cause that was not cool. That I said that then. I'm like, whoa. He like, yo, he want to kill me, and if you do something to me, where you gonna live at? I got family, I got cousins and young boys and stuff that love me and all this stuff there. You try to kill me, you want to kill me because of Meek Mills. That shit sounded crazy. Cause you claiming that street shit to the fullest. You've been claiming that from the time you came on, saying you're the only state property guy that's went to jail, and you claim that street shit to the fullest. That was out of pocket right there. You totally out of line. That's like, you don't do that. You don't do that, because now you kind of put the police on this. You put the police on him on a couple things, because he's not locked up. The joint happened in August. And they take that serious. So now you kind of put him on some shit where if the girl did say that, you kind of backing her story, and you giving kind of details of something that I don't think the public should have known, of some rape shit, and you kind of putting the police and everybody onto that, and then you putting on saying that a man had a gun, tried to kill you, want to kill you. And so now, and Garci said the police been jumping out on him like crazy and saying he got a bulletproof truck. So now it's like, if he did have people out there beefing with, now you letting everybody know, damn, bro got a bulletproof joint. Now dude like, all right, I can't run up on him on a car. I'm gonna see him when he get out the car, whatever the case may be. Or now you just putting a whole bunch of heat on him. If the police like, why is he, who runs around with a bulletproof car? You know what I'm saying? So now it wasn't a good look, bro. That shit was not a good look. Like, you know what I'm saying? That shit wasn't a good look. I think when it's all settled down, he gonna realize and say that wasn't a good look right there. Because the minute he did that, I was saying that way before Garci even said something on his live. When he pretty much everything he said pretty much said the same thing I said. Like that's some weird shit there coming from a guy like you. Like, you know what I mean? It's square, but you don't do that. You don't do that. And then another thing I didn't like, when you beefing with it, this is why, and I'm not talking about Oschino. I'm just saying in general right here. This part I'm saying in general right here. This is something that I noticed that happens a lot. A lot of guys beef with dudes loud from a distance, online beef with a dude, be in the streets when the dude not there, say stuff around somebody back, talk crazy. A lot of people do this because they have a trump card, and they trump card be when they see the person, they cop pleas. I'm not saying Oschino, I'm not saying this because I don't know their situation, but I'm just saying in general, a lot of guys cop pleas. They know they don't have no problem copping the plea. So they trump card be, I'm going to go online, I'm going to woof him on like crazy online. I'm going to, whoever hear it like in the hood, yo, fuck him, blah, 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 boom. You know what I'm saying? They get like that because they have that trump card. When somebody pull up on them, they tuck their tail and they cop a plea. That's why a lot of people do that, because they know that's their trump card, where I'm going to get out of this by saying and copping plea and tucking my tail. And my thing to me, I think Oschino kind of looked at bad at, what was the purpose you dropping the low and then sit there and say, oh, I see you, I'm not coming out there and this, that, and the third. Like bro, like, you shouldn't even let it get that far. You should just ignore them. Why would you give him your location? And then when the man pulled up, and one thing when I'm getting out of this, like I said, the only time I saw Garci, 2 times. Today's live, and when he said this thing with the Mike Knox. I don't know nothing about him, but what I'm gathering, it seems like he is who he say he is. Oschino, he say he's that, and it coming out that he is who he say he is, that he's standing on shit. So you got to give him credit on that. He's standing on shit, and it coming to be he is who he say he is. So the man said, you yelling, he yelling, yo, where you at? And he pulled up. He pulling up on dudes. And the thing about it, where, like I said, you gotta give him some type of, you gotta give him to say, okay, he's who he say he is, because the people, it's not like, cause Oschino said he got his picks, he picks and choose. Now Oschino that we've been seeing online, we all look at, Oschino not no sucker. Oschino is a guy that, you know, will fight and go there, whatever the case is. He don't come off as a sucker at all online. That what we see of Oschino, right? Mike Knox didn't come off as a sucker. He was more known like, yo, I beat people up. This is Mike Knox. Mike Knox is a big dude, right? Dean, he said, like, you know, I don't know them, but he said, yeah, y'all know me, how I get down, whatever the case may be. And Oschino said, Dean will shoot you. So maybe Dean is a guy that would bust his gun. I don't know. One thing we could say now, all these guys that one guy and Oschino that's you know what I mean, that we look at as, all right, he's official. Look at Mike Knox, official, and Dean, what they saying that, you know, he would do whatever. Look at, okay, this guy is official. One thing we see with this dude here, he pulling up. He pulling up. So now it kind of like brings some light to it, like, yo, this dude is he's really pulling up. He said Dean came up on him, because first Oschino, that's why I said everything Oschino said, he pretty much backed it. That's the best thing about it, that two men, you know, not fabricating stories, right? And everything Oschino said that the girl said, it pretty much in there. So out of all this, like I said, it's content at the end of the day for us that's watching. But I respect it so much, because it is no bullshit. They went and calling it how it is. You know what I mean? Oschino never, not one time, called him a sucker. All he said was, yo, you pick and choose. But this guy pulling up. Mike Knox never striked us as a guy that, you know, like a weak link. He pulled up on, bro. Like, you know what I mean? And that situation, whatever happened. I don't, you know, I'm not getting to that. He pulled up on Oschino. The guy Dean's supposed to went to him and said, yo, so what's up with that? He supposed to duffed him out. Oschino pretty much said the same thing. So the guy is who he say he is. So that's a thing. Okay, we saying there. Now, for the fake jury and stuff, I don't know. And then, like he said, he did end up adding a jeweler, and I don't think nobody really much care about that, if it's jury or whatever, fake and whilst. And he said that he owns a club. You know, all that part is just minute right there. But the thing is, I think Oschino made a big mistake, and I think a lot of people, I think that on the streets, I think it kind of looking bad for him, because one, he did a lot of stuff he shouldn't have done. One, you bringing a lot of other people's names into that. You saying this guy here thinks he tough. You say he think he tough. He pulls up on everybody. So you basically saying he's like that. He pulls up on everybody. He will die for Meek Mills. He's this, he that. You pretty much saying he's standing on shit, right? But then you bring other people in that the public didn't know nothing about. Now, the people saw Dean when Dean went on academics. That's how I seen Dean. And so Dean starts saying all these things about Meek Mill. So none of us, anybody outside of Philadelphia, we don't know what's going on. Now you just saying the man just beat Dean up. We didn't know that. So now Dean got brought in there. You saying he beat Dean up, and then the dude Staff Bay got brought in it because you saying he tucked his tail with Staff Bay. So now, and then the way he was saying it, it kind of rubbed me. It's one thing if you going back and forth with somebody, be like, yo, you ain't all that. Yo, you tuck your tail. You tuck your tail. You ain't like that. You done it before. You know what it is like. And you just throw like subliminal. But you was like, yo, you ain't do that to him. And then all in the text, you like, why you ain't have this energy for him? Why you ain't have that? It don't come off. To me, it don't come off right. You know what I'm saying? It really don't come off right when you like, yo, so why you ain't do that to him? Like, he's saying, fuck him. I'm talking about you. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like you doing some deflecting. So I think that, like I said, I think it's emotion, but then he is saying that he getting content out of it. He said he gonna make money out of it. So I think with this, I think they playing on two different wavelengths. I think you got one person looking at it as, yo, I'm going to say what I want and do what I want, and I'm going to eat off this. And you got one person that's trying to take it there. So I think that's where you at, and I think that it's sad because they all was cool, and I'm just tired of all the I'm tired of all the the beefing and stuff. I just think we just need to come together, man. Like all that, I just think I don't. It's entertainment, but my thing is this: anybody know Philly? Philly dudes go hard. Philly dudes go hard, and dudes seem like he's not playing. So I don't want it to go nowhere. Cause then now you got Cruz. I'm pretty sure Spino got niggas he fucking with out there, and this dude got dudes he rocking with. And the dude is out there, and Oschino out there. So it's not like it's one is rich. It's different from like that's like saying somebody and Marcy beefing with Jay-Z. Like they ain't gonna never see these dudes may see each other tonight. It's Saturday night. And the dude sat there and said his club is right here. The first black dude in Chinatown, he gave the address and everything. Come pull up. So he's saying he owns a club. He telling dudes now, you saying now, let's say if he did beat now what's they say beat him up in the club. Now Dean may feel the way and like it just all this shit is bullshit, man. It's bullshit, man, and this shit should go away. You know what I'm saying? It should. He said, why James Traces and Garci was ducking AR? Everyone pick and choose. I don't know. I never see. I'm not going to speak on. I don't know. I don't know if he was ducking them. I don't know that. I don't know that. But I ain't heard nobody ever said he was ducking AR but ducking them. I ain't never heard that one. So I'm not going to say something that's not there. I don't know. But he said everyone people a lot of people pick and choose, but and then the dude stopped Bay got online and then even you could see on the thing, he said call him. He said I ain't duck him and another thing, a lot of people think when somebody apologize that means cop and plea. Apology is not copping the plea. Apology is not copping the plea. Apology, he said I keep it fair. I don't know. Like, send me a video. See, we can't. If you're not close on that situation, I think it's hard to speak on that because, and he said facts. They was ducking AR though. I can't say that because you don't know. Because the dude Garci went to jail, right? He was in jail at some point. He said he was in jail. The Meek Mill and ARI beef wasn't that long. It wasn't that long, to my recollection. I think it was they only beefed for a couple months. It was no long, drawn out, outstanding beef. It wasn't that long. So he could have been in jail. He wasn't down with him at the time. We don't know. Cause mind you, we don't know if he was down with Meek Mill at the time. You don't know if he was in jail at that. It was a small window of a time that they had a problem. He said 2015. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You don't know. I don't know. I'm not going to be on here and saying that because I don't have no idea. I don't know. I have no idea. But what I'm saying is the problem I think that's going on here is I just think, like I said, I'm not taking no sides on nothing. Like I understand I understand Oschino and I understand Garci. Like when Garci got online and people was getting on him, oh, you saying you're on the internet, but you're on the internet. Certain things I always tell you guys you don't want on your name. There's certain things that's on. I believe if he didn't say nothing about the girl, I don't think he probably would have got on the internet. I think he only got on the internet because that rape allegation. And that's something you wants to clear up. Like, so I understand when Oschino said, hey, you only doing that because Well, Oschino sitting there saying, "You're only doing that because what I be saying about Meek." And one thing, like I said, the internet. One thing, the internet, I learned a lot today with the internet. If somebody like you is nothing a person can say to defend itself is over. The same way when Oschino be going at Jay-Z about the son in situations, certain situations. I agree 100% with Oschino. I agree 100% with Oschino. And people love Jay-Z. I was saying people in the comment section was saying he hate and he this, that, and third. And Oschino was 100% right. It's like you can't make sense and drop jewels and make sense of something if somebody likes somebody. If somebody likes somebody, there's nothing you can do. Because Oschino were dropping jewels basically saying, yo, Jay-Z, how can you pay somebody out? You got a son, take the test. And a lot of stuff he was saying about Jay-Z, I totally agree with it. And people was going at Oschino neck behind that. Why? Because they like Jay-Z. So whoever the most popular person, and the thing is, and that's just what it is. Like I got pushed back by saying about the Jaylen Brown and LeBron James thing, where people sitting there saying about LeBron, I wouldn't speak to him too. Like, we got to get out of that as people. We got to grow up as people. Like, man, your son is grown. Your son grown. Nobody can critique you. He critiqued this in a private setting. He said it to his girlfriend. And you that mad, you half-ass speak to LeBron is a clown for that. But you had people at my neck behind that because all they see is, oh, LeBron James can't do no wrong. So, and that's the same thing I see, like a lot of people, well, the comment section I read, the comments was there at the time, they was going at Garci neck behind the stuff, and some of the stuff that, like far as the girl thing, I think it's to the point with me is, I don't know, but it's not no, what Oschino said, cut and dry, he did it. You can't possibly look at it and be like, oh, no, Garci did. You can't think that. Because if a girl, I'm just looking at that, just deal with logic. If she got up in the morning and she texted them, then saying, I'm going to the doctor's now. She said her butt hurt. She got checkup, doing DNA, all this stuff there. And she said, this dude did it. They would have picked him up. At least, worst case scenario, they picked him up and checked him. If they ain't do none of that, if she ain't call and do none, ain't like, you know what I'm saying? It could be more to that. You know what I'm saying? Then if he put something in her drink, which Oschino said she put something in the drink, they'd have been able to find that easy. All they do is test her, and that whatever he put in there, that shit would have been in her system, and they'd have found out that she got laced. That alone would have been able to would have caused for arrest. So that part there, like, and people still was just going against it. Like, people just like who they like. Like I said, I don't know Garci, so it's not like I'm taking his side because I know him or I like him or anything like that. I don't know him. Like I said, 2 times, the time with the Mike Knox, which he didn't really say much, and this the most talking I even heard him say. And Oschino, I like Oschino. I watch his joint. I want Oschino to win. I really want Oschino to win because one thing I can say about Oschino, I really want him to win. Well, I want Oschino to win, but one thing he showed that he do show love. He has a name and he gets on. One thing where I'm giving him credit, he did all them young dudes, he got on their joint. He didn't have to. He got on their joint, pushed them. Everything he said he did, he did. He did that. So on that, he's a real one for that. And you got to respect that. Like he showed videos, he had Garci on stage with him. He showed him with Meek Mills, put Quilly. He showing all the list that he got these dudes. He didn't have to do that. A lot of dudes act like suckers. He didn't have to do that. And he did it. So on that note, he's definitely a real one, and I want him to win. I want him to blow up in this lane here where he could eat, because I think he deserves. He been through. He leave his emotions on the sleeve. He showed, what he's doing, and he's a real one. And he's a real one. Like I said, the interaction I had with him when I came home from jail, my homeboy came home from jail. I went out to Philly, and I had some beats with me, and my homeboy called him like, "Yo, oh, come to me. I got my people from New York here. They had some beats this that." And we chilled for a while. We chilled. I was with him for at least about 2 hours. We was in the house, me, my homeboy. I had a couple dudes from New York with me, and my homeboy from Philly, and O came with his homeboy. He was wild, cool, da da da. Pulled up. Yo, I come right now. Pull right up. Listen to the beats, and that was that. So my thing is, I got nothing but respect for him, but I'm just going to be fair and call it how it is. I think he definitely was out of pocket for that, and it didn't come off right when he's sitting there saying, "Oh, he wanted to kill me. He came with a bulletproof truck, and if anything happened to me, um, um, my people, where you gonna live at?" Like, I think he carried it wrong on that. I think he carried it wrong on that. I think he carried it wrong by telling this man, you gave him the location and then you don't show up. I I didn't see the purpose of that. And I think he shouldn't have keep saying, so what about this guy? Why you ain't do him like that? Why you ain't do him like I think those things that he shouldn't. I think next month and it all settled down, I think he gonna look back and those, believe me, those things, some things I believe he wish he probably like, damn, he gonna make the money. His name is popping right now. He in the algorithm, and he probably gonna get a nice little check for that. But I think that I think that he gonna regret. I don't know if he may come out and say it, but I think he gonna regret because it don't look right. That is like snitching. Like you putting you like, what are you doing? Like he said, he's a felon. Like you putting the people's your bulletproof van now. Not only people, now you let niggas dudes know, even though people probably know already, but now he riding around with a bulletproof truck. Like, bro, riding around with a bulletproof truck. Like, you know what I'm saying? And now it's like he can't now. He probably got problems now. Police may be on him. On him. Now, police may be on every time they see that truck pulling him over. He could catch a gun case. Like you know what I'm saying? And then you make a threat, and God forbid, if something something to happen, he might not have done it. Because back in the days, this the difference between like now and back in the days. I'm saying where I'm from, I'm New York City. I'm not speaking for no other place. But back then, when if you get into a problem with somebody, you really can't wait till they get in a problem with somebody else. Because see, when we was growing up, it's about when you want to do something to a person, it's about doing what you got to do and getting the fuck away with it. These young niggas today, they want to do something and they want their credit. They want to do something and they want it to be known, I did it. We coming up, if you know what I mean, the thing is like, yo, you want to be able to get away with it. And you really don't want to go to war behind it, really, unless it go there. But if you'll rather have your cake and eat it too. You'll rather the best of any that's coming up. You'll rather be able to do something to a person and nobody don't know about it, and you'll be able to walk like this. You don't really want to do nothing to a person, and then okay, now his crew, now y'all going to war, or you do something and everybody and their mother know it. You don't really want that. So when somebody have beef with somebody else, that's the time you be like, he got. That's the time people suit up quick. You hear about, he just got into it. He just got into a fight, and the dude shot at him. Just got a fight with dude from downtown somewhere. Word? Now you don't got nothing to do with that shit. Yeah, you don't have beef, but that y'all shit been lingering. You gonna suit up, and now is like, if I get him now, everybody gonna think this dude did it. Everybody think this dude did it. These youngsters today want credit for it. So it's a big different thing. And like I said, Philly go hard. I don't want nothing to happen to that. And I think this is not, if dude would have came off like a sucker or a clown, or it's like I ain't go nowhere, then it'd be like, all right, whatever. Dude seemed like he standing on shit. You know what I mean? He seemed like he's standing on shit, and he seemed like he with that. So, and that's like a allegation that people would step for. Rape, gay, snitch, like some shit niggas is stepping for. And I don't want that to happen because it's not really worth it. I'm tired of, you know what I'm saying, us as men, like, keep getting ourselves. Then older. Like now, like you said, bro about to be 50. Like, bro, you getting a couple dollars now. Like, you want to stay away from that all course. And the thing is, like I said, they both right there. Philly not big like that. They both right. It's not like I said, one lives in California. He's there every day. They both there every day. He said, I bumped into him in Target. He said, I bumped into him in Target. Like, you know what I'm saying? It can get ugly quick. See, I'm not the type to be quick. You got these guys on the internet be laughing and cheering shit on and egging shit on. Like, with certain people, you can do that egging on shit and then shit ain't gonna happen. But a situation like this, I don't like this situation. From the outside looking at it, look like something could jump. To me, my opinion and my savvy, I could easily see something jumping on. Me knowing Philadelphia, me being out there many a times, and me and like I said, Oschino don't strike me as no sucker, and clearly this dude not no sucker. Clearly, like, you know what I'm saying, it can go down. It can go down. Like, you know what I'm saying, it can go down. So I rather shit just don't. I just hope it just die down. And I know he's saying he got like 20 days left for this stuff, but I'd rather just die down because eventually, you know what I mean, shit can get ugly quick. It could get ugly quick. And like I said, Philly niggas go hard. Them dudes go hard. Always been. Philly dudes always been and always go hard, and they well respected. And see, the thing now, let's get into Philly. He said Meek a state and Meek can diffuse it. Right? See, this the mistake Meek don't realize how much power he has. If Meek was smart, this how you know Meek is not smart. Meek had Philly on smash. Meek could have the rap game on smash. Let me break down Meek Mill for you. You look at Meek Mill from before he got signed. Meek Mill never, to me, came off as a sucker. I never looked at Meek Mill when I used to see him battling, because my nephew used to love the Philly scene, because my nephew moved out to Pennsylvania, but not in Philly. But Meek Mill's popping. He's always like, yo, Bob Meek Mills and Quilly Mills and all these people here. He put up on a lot of, and I've watched that shit. I know a lot of them guys from that era, when that era, Joey Jihad, that whole era, the showstopper, the dude from South Philly, the show. I know that era. And I see Meek battle and the way Meek carry himself. Meek never looked like a clown to me. Meek never looked like a clown. He always stand his ground like a street guy. Like, you know what I'm saying? People laugh at Meek and they looking at him now. But I'm just saying, I'm just breaking down the history of Meek Mill. He never came off to me as a sucker. Like, far as I'm just saying, like, he looked like a street guy. He was in the streets. He had a case. I saw the video. He was like, yo, whatever. Y'all niggas we ain't gonna keep doing that dissing stuff. His history coming up on camera, but he didn't look like it coming up, right? Meek Mills get a deal. When you from other cities, and Meek is the face of Philly and he looks Philly. See, that's the thing. Meek look, you know how some people, you say epitome of something? Like back in the days, or Brooklyn niggas, when somebody say, when they used to say like epitome of a Brooklyn dude back in the days, it was a crispy black, hard faced, tough looking guy, gold teeth with a fade with hooks in their head. That was like gold teeth. You say if you had to paint out a picture what is a Brooklyn nigga like, that how a Brooklyn nigga look. When you think of a Philly dude, Philly Meek's looks got the look in everything. He can rap with the looks. He fits the bill of a Philly dude. You go out to Philly, he looks like a Philly dude. It's not like he go and you be like, nah, he's off. No, he looks like a Philly dude. He raps, he comes out. Philly got nothing but a bunch of real dudes out there and a bunch of nice rappers. The mistake he made where he should have been putting dudes on. Now he comes off. Now this how me in the beginning how I looked at me. Even when he had that summit with Nano and Jim Jones and they was telling him about signing, and he came off. It nothing to look at him and be like, yo, like he came off the right way. Now when you think about me, it looked like he's super sensitive. It looked like he's very difficult to get along with. And like Oschino said, he how many different times niggas get away from him. And then the thing is, because I seen the other guy said it too. He said, oh, Meek don't like people who nice and rapping. He don't want to put them on when you're super nice and rapping. See, this when it comes to real being a real one thing where Oschino talks about and what makes Meek Mill look bad. Because, and Oschino has a great point. If I see you my homeboy. This was, like I said, I watched another video on Garci, because now, once you see something, now other stuff start popping up. I saw something right after I watched the video with Garci, and he talked about Meek Mill. Meek was like, yo, you could be a star once you rap. And he's saying rap wasn't his thing, whatever the case may be. So if you're around him, for some strength, right? You his strength, right? And this man have artists. He trying to push his artists. Like, I don't know. See, it's hard for me to speak, but I'm pretty sure Oschino been keeping it real. I'm pretty sure Oschino know what he's talking about. How you not have no songs with that man artist? That man out here will step on shit for you. See, this is where I think the disconnect comes from with people. The disconnect, I think, comes from people. When you got somebody that will step on shit for you, you can't take that lightly. That's priority number one. Like, bro, that, like, money, like, besides money, like, yo, that's just what it is. This man out here moving on shit for you. He has an artist, that's a no-brainer. That's your artist, bro. I'm dude, give him a 16. You shouldn't even charge him, because what he doing, if God forbid, if he go to jail, ain't no coming back. Ain't no money. You already can see what happened to Puff. He go out there and slump something. It's that. You don't have to get a dime for everything. I wouldn't be like, no, your artist got the nah, bro. That's your man. I see what you're doing. I want you to come up in the game. You stepping on shit. I could sit there and be like, go on that, and I know you won't go. The least I can do, your artist, come, bro, give him a 16, and that's that. Yo, and shout him out. Yo, go follow this and that. Like, that, you can't take that lightly just because, like, you know what I'm saying? Yo, I'm Meek Mill. These people just want to hang with me, and nah, I ain't doing no verse. Nah, that's priority. That means more, like, you know what I mean? Because now you keeping dudes, and now you doing shit that's just real. That's the right thing to do. Because not only he's under you, he trying to make moves to get money where he's not sitting there. Because you sat there, I seen a video with Meek, like, yo, I don't like people, around for handouts. Okay, cool. He's not there for handouts. He got his own thing started, his own music thing. Bro, try to push that. Let him get some couple dollars in his pocket. Now he don't got to ask you. Now he don't got to ask you. Like, I think that's the mistake Meek, and Meek don't realize Meek could be, if Meek would have played this cards, because now let me tell you back to Meek, right? Meek comes off, this just how I look outside looking in, and I always always rock with Meek. But on outside looking in, he comes off as a groupie. He always comes off as a little nigga when he dealing with other artists. He comes off as a little nigga when he's around Puff, Jay-Z. Okay, cool. They older and them big dogs, Puff and Jay-Z. Okay, cool. You comes off a little nigga when you was around Drake. You comes off a little nigga when you're around Little Baby. You comes off as like a little dude around Rick Ross. You comes off as a little dude when you're around Lil Durk. And when you're around these guys, it seem like you kind of under them. You kind of, when the look of it, it looks like you under them. And you in a popping city, you got a whole, the way he don't realize he don't need none of them. Meek don't need none of them. Thanks. He said Meek don't have no boss aura. That's true. It's true, but he don't realize he got it. You got the look as a Philly. You look like your city. You breathe everything Philly. When they say Philly nigga, they could put your picture. Okay, cool. You got that. You don't need none of these niggas. That's the same thing like Chicago with Chief Keef. And one thing, Chief Keef don't run behind dudes, but Chief Keef made a mistake where Chief Keef, when you think of Chicago, he looked, when you said Chicago, boom, black dude, dreads, young, got that look to him. He looks more Chicago. He looks that. You know what I mean? You had an army of dudes behind you. Look out for dudes. Like, I get it with Chief Keef with the fact that he feel that dudes turned their back, but I wouldn't turn my back on the whole city. It's still dudes I'd have been picking up signing, because you can make money forever. You gonna make money forever. Chief Keef would keep bringing some dudes in. Like, everybody wasn't against you. Keep bringing dudes in, signing dudes. You got the strength. Why you think? Look at Dirk. Now look how them niggas. Look how they is around Dirk. Now Dirk bring Chicago. He got all them Chicago street dudes around him, and you hear what's going on in his city. Them dudes around Dirk don't look like no little dude when he around them niggas. They seem they happy to be around Dirk. Dirk don't seem like no little boy when he around them niggas, man. He don't got that. Dirk got that aura. He's standing on his around them when he around other celebrities. He hold his own. And that's what Meek Mill don't realize. You got a city, but you don't need, when you strong like that. Meek Mill, I don't think Meek Mill realized how strong he could have been. Meek Mill could have been strong, had Philadelphia on. You already got the Sixers thing where they under you. You had the Eagles. You had, you know what I mean? You got it. You know what I mean? You just stand, but the thing is, Meek too sensitive, and I don't like when I hear niggas, when dudes cut people off a lot, it's something about them, man. That means they got like bitchy ways, man. It's something about you when you always cutting somebody off. Every little thing they do, everything ain't a cutoff. You get into it with your homeboys because they ain't going to have to agree with you all the time. Everything is not a cutoff. And Meek seemed like he will cut you off. Meek got that demeanor that he will cut you off at the drop of the dime. Chief Keef seemed like he got that demeanor too. And they don't realize how far and how much money they lost. Chief Keef sat there. I'm not saying he had to sit there and be sliding and doing all this stuff there. And this, and I understand you grow up, you get growth. But sign them dudes in your city. They pop and they already got, bring them up. Like, nobody gonna surpass you. They both got monster songs, and Chief Keef got a whole genre. Chief Keef, like, if they say influential, Chief Keef is like, How many people? Chief Keef got something Jay-Z don't got. Chief, his influence and that shit there is like, his shit is like no other. That light he brought to that Chicago is like no other. Now all he had to do, keep it. Now you stand out there, you kind of like dressing on the weirdest side now, and not saying you have to be, but keep that Chicago root in you, and keep bringing Chicago dudes on and signing them, and continue making money. You gonna make money forever. You the Godfather. You can make money forever. Y'all think that money is long, like y'all getting older and y'all fading away. Eventually, what money he ain't gonna Chief, he gonna be making too much money off rap, like his songs and stuff. The same with Meek Mill. They both got a song you put in the club and it's over. They both got a class. A lot of people don't got classics. See, people mix up classics, mix up with good songs or a song that was hot for that year. I remember, and Meek Mill said something that's very important when Little Uzi, that song "I Wanna Rock," and DJ Drama said, "Oh, that song is bigger than Dreams and Nightmare." Meek Mill's like, "You crazy? Dream and Nightmare been out for, I think he said 10 years, and it's still rocking. Like, that's a classic. That's something. If you a DJ, can't lose. That song is, ain't too many songs you could say that shakes like that. That is a classic. A lot of people got classic. A lot of people may have a lot of good songs, but that's a classic. That joint come on, it's over. It's over. The same with Chief Keef with that song. Zoo, what the fuck it do? That shit there is a song. When they put that shit on, it's crazy. He said, "Rain, you right." That's what I'm saying. Drake, you 100% right. He had the easy. All he had to do is keep it real for us. I guess it's not in him. He got the look the part, and he hangs around a bunch of street guys, and he still, I'm speaking on Meek Mill, he still moved and trying to carry it street. All he had to do is just keep sign dudes and keep it. Don't, like you said, it's not in him. It's just not in him. Give dudes verses. You the big dog. I don't care how nice somebody is. Ain't nobody on their top. You always going to be, you cemented already, bro. You cemented. You already meet. You know how hard. Look at all. Think about this. I want y'all to think about this. And you had, and Meek Mill had nobody coming out of Philly how like Chief Keef had Dirt coming out of Chicago. Think about this. Meek Mill, was he the first person to come out of Philly? No. You had State Property, but he's a solo artist and he's the face of Philly. And he's cemented as, when you say Philly, Meek, right? Chief Keef, think about Chief Keef. Chief Keef, all his main work was the early years when he's in Chicago. The early years. Dirt came out, and Dirt just like kind of like far as the mainstream surpassed Keef. Surpassed them. Dirt done brought Vaughn out. Dirt done got hang with like street guys and cases he caught, and Dirt is known for like, yo, Dirt did this, Dirt did that, whatever the case may be, right? But they still look at Chief Keef as the king of that shit. Chief Keef still that nigga. Like, you see guys, when they come to Chief Keef still that nigga. So that goes to show right there. And like I said, and Meek don't have nobody in Philly far as competition wise can surpass him. So I said to say this, if somebody nice, he shouldn't look at, I don't know, this might be bullshit, but I'm just going by what Oschino said. He don't, and I forgot the other dude said that when Meek feels somebody can rap better than him, he don't put them on. I don't know. But if that is the truth, like putting people on, like, bro, nobody gonna surpass you, bro. Because whoever you put out, you always that. He said it seemed like people passing him. He said it seemed like people passing him up. He said, I live in Chicago and Dirk was never over Sosa. That's what I said that. I said he's not over Sosa. I said far as mainstream, far as he got like Dirk got mainstream and Dirk probably more known to guys who people who not really like in the streets. But I that's my point, bro. That's my point. Dirk done did collabs with everybody. Dirk has got Grammy. Dirk done move around. Chief Keef has always been like an underground type of dude, and Dirk still not past Keef. I just said that. I just said that. He's still not. That goes to show that how hard it is. So a Chief Keef can put on other rappers out feeling like they're gonna surpass him. Meek Mill could put on other rappers out feeling these guys surpass them. Just because you can rap, that means you can make good songs. That means you can make good songs just because you can rap. I think Meek Mill played this whole thing. Meek Mill, just think like this. You got real, Meek Mill keeps some real street niggas bullet with him. Real street dudes that be stepping. You seen TV Bass step for him. You seen people in the, Meek Mill didn't have a bad moment yet where people like, yo, Meek Mill crews clowns, they ran on. You didn't see that. You don't see that. Like far as that in that industry, them Philly dudes that Meek be running around in the industry and he have with him, he don't look like no sucker. So my thing is this. If he had like any, if he had like some of my DNA in him, believe me, Puff, Jay-Z, them niggas have way more people. I think if he played this cards right, he's supposed to be like a seat at the table type of dude. Meek's supposed to be a seat at the table type of dude. Where Puff, Jay-Z, everybody, like he's supposed to be like a highly respected type of dude. He's not highly respected around others. Cause like he said, he don't come off as a boss, and he wears his emotion, then you beefing with academics and you doing that. Like a lot of stuff that you, if you would have just did the right thing, then you got other people. A lot of things different. What up, bro? Had he played this cards better, he'd have been better. He'd be having way more money. You could see like his personality, right? Everything, a Philly nigga don't talk like that. Like everything with Meek Mill, money. It's not like really, you don't really hear no real morally shit comes out. I got money, I'm in a race, I'm inspiring the race, this, that. And he's around Puffin and Jay-Z, they inspired me. And Drake and them, like you look at them like they inspired you, and you just kind of like little boy yourself around these guys a lot, not knowing like, bro, Puff don't got what you got, bro. Puff don't have a morally bone in him. Puff don't have no city really behind him and like fuck with him like that. He known and he made a lot of money, but he's not no fabric of nothing. You a fabric of your city, bro. Puff don't got what you got, bro. Like you can have a real movement. You don't need none of these things. He could have been cool, yo, blah, and do business with them, and that's still stood on your own, still on your square. You don't have to run behind and looking like you idolizing these dudes. You ain't have to do that because you strong. You don't realize you strong. You strong. You got a city that everybody everywhere respects Philly. Everywhere respects Philly. Philly don't have no gangs. It's no Philly is a thing. You call any people always. I could talk to Detroit niggas. Nah, them Philly niggas. Like Philly is highly respected amongst every city. People don't look at them like no clowns. Like they got their own little thing. They got their own slang. They don't follow nobody. They got their own culture. Everything Philly is it. It's kind of like, you know what I mean? It's fucked up, but Philly is it if you think about it. New York lost. I'm living in New York, and everybody know I love New York, but I got to call it how I see it. New York is not the same. New York is not the same. New York is not the same. We killed ourselves one following that gang culture. Bloods and Crips followed California niggas, right? Boom. Then when Chicago dudes pop off with that GD, BD stuff and slide and trying to with the drill music, New York became a secondhand city. I'm a New Yorker, bro, and I'm a dude that I pulls up, I pops out. When I used to pop out, where you from, New York? It it was people. It was different. Anywhere I go, it's like a word, like an honor to meet you. I'm just being honest. When I was younger, 19, 20, I remember one time we had a bus ride. We went to Franklin Mills in Philly. We had a bus ride, the shopping thing. Franklin, I think it's Franklin Mills. Anybody from Philly? Uh, if y'all on here, I think it's Franklin Mills. That the mall out in Philly. We had a bus ride. We was probably like 15, 16. We had a bus ride to Philly, and we was out there for like 8 hours, our block, right? I remember we walking, couple of the guys we walking, and we was like, yo, we are from New York. Like, word? And mind you, this how the type of ovation we got. Word? Oh, New York. And it's not like Philly is far from us. Like, and it just was that aura we had. I goes down south to Charlotte on the mall. This that where you from, New York? Oh, I can hear why you talk. Oh, this down the third. You know him? Like, I was like a celebrity as a youngster. And this before I became like, this don't have nothing to do with being in those streets or nothing. This ain't having nothing to do with me being fly. This is a regular young kid visiting my family in Charlotte, North Carolina. Teenager saying New York girls ready to drop the drawers. Ready to drop it. So New York had that, go to anywhere, Florida, anywhere. You say New York, it mattered. That shit don't hold no weight no more. None. You know what? Oh, like I was saying, yeah. Oh, that's how it is now. That shit means nothing now. We killed our mystique around niggas. Niggas don't have that, like, oh, New York, nigga, like, you don't have that same mystique like it was. New York had it. I've been a lot of places, Virginia, all bunch of places, and let's just say the 90s. And it got the same thing. The red carpet, word, New York, word. This ain't no, you from New York, word, and keep it moving. Like, that shit don't mean nothing. When New York lost it, and I know when they lost it, they start losing it with the gang shit. I'm telling you, when the shit hit New York with the gang shit, the Bloods and Crips, and the Cali niggas, like, y'all New York niggas and the California dudes was talking bad about the New York Bloods. And they was sitting there saying they following stuff. That did it. And then in the rap game where we wasn't united, and the down south, the Atlanta niggas was united, and before you know it, we gone not dropping and all type stuff. We not paying attention. New York ain't paying attention. Boom, the A came. Now the A is the shit. Now everybody want to go to the A. Now the A is shit, and now New York shit lost. We lost the music. We lost in this popularity. We lost in everything now. Musically, nobody don't jack New York niggas now. Nowhere, New York ain't get jacked in no way. Chicago dudes is lit. That drill shit, Chicago is lit behind that drill. The Cali niggas lit because in the music industry, they strong. They strong. Them Cali dudes standing on business, and they strong in the music business. 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 And they Grant Fishburne said he agree. He said New York gangs, yeah, it ruined New York. I'm telling you. Nah, I don't got nothing to do with sounds. With everything. Everything I said, that's what it is, bro. It ain't just that. He said Philly culture is unmatched. And there it is. Philly got their whole thing. The way they talk, my young buck, my young boy, my young boy, young boy. Like people like that. Every nigga never said they like that. My young buck, my young boy, and he's a nut, you nut ass nigga, and the way they talk and they slang and the bids, the Ak, you're the Ak, and the Muslim niggas is gangsters. Like it's they got their own thing. It's still no gangs. You don't see them throwing up nothing. No, they doing them. They ain't following nothing. They got their own shit. You got the, the Philly cheesesteak. Like, you know what I'm saying? They got their own thing with them. They never folded and followed, man. Never. Everywhere else is that blood. That shit ain't there, man. They getting that shit up out of there. He said, yeah. He said he said Jim Jones to blame. I don't know. I was in jail during that time, but I know I came. It was horrible. It was horrible when I came home. And like I said, them dudes. That's why I said Meek Mill and Chief Keef. Those two guys, I think, really left a lot of money on the table. They could be way bigger than what they is. I think Chief Keef. See, I give Chief Keef a little more of a pass than Meek Mill because Chief Keef was real young when he got on. Chief Keef was young, and then I give him a little more of a pass because when he got on, he's young. But I still think he handled it wrong. Just because a couple dudes do something down means you have to cut everybody off. Now you cut everybody off, and you're only gonna fuck with three niggas. Which is, I ain't saying at the point, but you gotta see to keep the money coming in. What else you gonna do? I was talking about this like the NBA. You make your most money when you're at the height of your career. That's the most, right? When you're at your height. Like I said about basketball players. When the minute they retire, you don't make that money back. People can say business and all that. Yeah, but it don't generate like that. Yeah, you can have a store. You may have some shit, but it may work. It may be good for 2 years. Then it may die down. You may, okay, I'm going to have a sneaker store. Or I'm going to have a laundromat. Yeah, that money, but you're not getting that money like you was getting then. So now your whole lifetime, your whole lifestyle changed. Like the guy, like Tristan Thompson, for instance. Tristan Thompson, he making $3 million this year. He retired next year. And if he retired this year, or don't get picked up, whatever the case may be, and you go from June to June, and see how much money he make. Well, I don't give a what type of business he got. He ain't gonna probably gross no $3 million. He's not gonna gross that. You see what I'm saying? He's not gonna gross that. So my thing is, when you young like that, you have to continue getting that money. Meek Mill, he think he rich. He be saying I'm rich. I'm getting money. Like, bro, I guarantee your money ain't coming in like that. Even if you do got a couple bit, and then the mistake, I think just like I said, I ain't gonna say a mistake because I don't know about a relationship, but he had a relationship. This is why I said it was perfect. This is why I said everything lined up perfectly with Meek Mill. He had a girl, the girl Milano, right? I don't know, like I said, I can't speak on people's relationship, but I'm just saying, she comes off being real cool. I've been following her before when her and Meek was friends. Because when I went out to Philly, I was seeing that the clothes. I'm like, and they was like, no, this girl, blah blah blah. They said, and this before Meek that was his girl. They was like Meek be help supporting and be pushing that shit. Her shit moving out here. This one I was in Philly. This was somebody said her shit moving out. She got some nice shit. You know what I'm saying? And I was gonna go by the I think she had a store somewhere, if I'm not mistaken. But then I ain't never go there. I just went home. Right? Yo, man, the girl, blah blah blah, she wild, cool. This what I'm hearing. I heard she was cool. Then I start following her. I start seeing her. I'm like, yeah, she seemed cool. Way before her and them was in a relationship. He was just cool. That was his friend. And I don't know if he put money behind her, but she's a hustler. She was grinding. She was getting to it. She was grinding. She had like a hole in the wall storefront. And she was grinding, getting to it, making money, sending orders all out. Then they get in a relationship. So that means they was cool. That means they was like this before. You know what I mean? Now they cool like this. They in a relationship. You have a baby by her. Soon you have a baby by her, you going back and forth on the internet. Like, that sounds like Meek. Meek is just a different type of dude. Like, he seems real difficult. You know, like, you could see somebody, if you know your personality, you could say, who you think you could be cool with in the industry? Like, some people I could be like, I think, man, him would get along. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know if, man, dude, I don't think I could fuck with dude like that. Some dudes you could see yourself, you be like, nah, I can see us being cool. Like, you could see a celebrity from afar, you think, nah, I think we could be cool, we'll hit it off. You know what I'm saying? He seemed very difficult to do. Now, this your girl, the girl getting to it. Now she in Atlanta. She moved to Atlanta. She doing something with the Atlanta Hawks, her clothing line. She moving. That is ideal. When you a rapper and you don't know who people attentions, these girls be, you don't want to get trapped up with everybody. That the last thing, when you getting money, the last thing you need to get trapped up with a girl that's not good. If you get trapped up, girl, that shit can set you back to the Stone Age. You get with one of these girls and their attention's not right. So here it is. You know this girl. Y'all knew each other for years. You know her in and out. She's from your city, so y'all got that bond. Y'all from the same city. Y'all have a kid together. She gets her own money, so now you got that cushion. You got that cushion. Now she getting to it. You got that cushion. That money ain't always going to be there, bro. He says you got the stream y'all on these topics. I'm glad you like it, Dre. Dre, I'm so glad you like it. You know why? Because I'm more than just talking Lakers, man. I'm more than just talking Lakers. And when I do these topics, people don't be interested, but I love like real shit. I just talking real shit. Because this world is fucked up. It's fucked up where we keep losing people for nonsense, dying, and people, it's this dumb shit, and people don't realize it. Like, I'd be like, we hoping I could be in position some of these guys is in. You know what I'm saying? I could love to be in these positions these guys in. And like I said, you got a girl, you a rapper. So if you want to, I may sound crazy saying this, but whatever. If you want to cheat, it's easy for a guy like Meek to cheat, opposed to a guy that's like us. Because we live, like for instance, right? A guy like me, right? I'm just saying, like, I'm not saying this is the reason. I don't know what's going on in his race. But I'm just saying, like, you got a girl like that. She looked good to me. I'm pretty sure she looked good to him. She looked good. You know what I mean? She looked good. She seems smart. Her personality is crazy. She got a great sense of humor, personality. I like what I see on camera. She seems super cool. She's from your city. You knew her. You know her already. You know what I'm saying? She get her own money. That's something. Okay, you my girl. Yo, we good. I'm not. The argument shouldn't be because you always doing this, bro. You a rapper. So if you need to move around, it's easy to move around. To be honest, as a rapper, because you got reasons. You come in 7 o'clock in the morning. What's she gonna say? Babe, where you at, babe? Oh, I was at the studio. Well, she know that's what she signed up for. Where you going? Let's say she out in Philly with the kid. Oh, babe, where you going? Oh, I'm going to Atlanta. What's she gonna say? No, you ain't going to Atlanta. I'm going too. Now you're in Atlanta. You might be piping down something that you want to get up with. I'm going to LA. I'm piping down something in LA. But that's still your girl, and you can stay with her till you get the shit out your system. Till you get the shit out your system. Now ain't nothing I'd be quick to be like, nah, get the fuck out of it, arguing back and forth, and now you ain't fucking with her. Now the next girl you may get, you don't really know her. You from Philly, culturally, she may be from LA, she may be a gold, you don't know nothing about her. You have enough, you still young, you have enough babies, she take you to the cleaners. Or do some weird shit, set you up and do some weird shit. Or just make life miserable for you. He don't seem like he know how to, Meek don't seem like he know how to maneuver shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? He don't seem like he know how to maneuver shit. Like, you know what I mean? You had the city in your hands, bro. You're a good rapper. To me, you never looked like no sucker. You know what I'm saying? You got some real dudes with you. Yo, bro, get some dudes. Yo, start putting dudes out. Go get a budget. Your city popping. Get one of these dudes and give you about 20 million for your own label. Yo, go to Jimmy Iovine somewhere. Yo, I got Philly on Smash. You know what I mean? You got all the people, you got who you need, you got on your record label. Yo, I need about 30 million. This is when the time they was throwing that money out on the label. And spend money, bring these dudes out, his album come out. Now people like, you know what, he's a real one. Being real always gonna come back to you, bro. Big Kev, what up? Being real gonna come back to you. You can have that city now, that's your city. Now you can move around without hating. You don't have to worry about nobody touching you. You know what I'm saying? You got to. Same thing like Chief Keef. Yeah, they did that, but Chicago big, bro. Like you know what I'm saying? They did that, man, how they did that. And then another thing, the mistake Chief Keef made, you can't do that, bro. You can't sit there and say, I'm gonna do this and do that. Like this is what I would have did. If he felt that way, it was short money, $7,000. You got dudes gonna kill for you, bro. They saying, yo, bro, especially, this is why Chief Keef's supposed to give up. I know people like he don't owe nobody nothing, but you live in that life, you do. Because these niggas gonna kill for you. They gonna get into it and you know what I'm saying? So you do. So you do. Or don't be that type of rapper and stay out the way all the way. But if you sign up for this, this is some stuff you gotta do. Look at the guy that just came home, the guy T Slick. T Slick was down with Chief Keef. He came and he told a story, sad. He was only home like a year. He got killed. Good dude. Only home a year. He did 10 years in jail, was home like a year and got killed. T Slick. But he caught a case protecting Chief Keef. Did 10 years out of his life protecting Chief Keef, came home and got killed. Protecting Chief Keef, yeah, looked out for him, but these guys in O Block who, and then the reason why I'm saying I would have gave them the money, they came up with some of the money already. That showed me it's not like they leaning all you. So people, I was saying people like, oh, well, everybody, they keep getting in trouble and keep asking for money. They came up, they said they came up with more than half the money. They were just $77,000 short. They said the joint was like, I think 25,000. I could be wrong, but they had more than half covered. So that's respectable. That's like right now you got like somebody and they like your homeboy is something and he fucked up and he be like yo man, I'm fucked up, man. Yo, and he know you rich. You got some paper. You got a lot of money. Nigga be like, yo, doc, man. Yo, I got I gotta pay my rent. I'm short on my rent this month, doc. I'm fucked up, doc, man. You know what I'm saying? Yo, I got $1,200, man. I had $1,300, man. I need $700. You gotta respect that. You gotta respect that. Cause he's showing effort. He got $1,300. His rent is $2,000. He needs $700. Then it's like, all right, cool. It don't look like Yo, Doc, I need my rent. Yo, I need $2,000. Nah, he grind up. Yo, he's short. He need it. He said, yo, God, he mastered that strategy. You know, he need it. He need it. Like, so that right there, how I came to him, yo, bro, we got up some money, we all got some money, we got this now, we only $7,000 short. And you got a lot of money. You could have even said, yo, you know what? I got you, but they say he played and was like, yo, I got that though, I got you, and spending them. See, that, you don't do that. You can't do that. You can't do that. And that's the problem. You have to know how to, when you're dealing with poverty and you got homeboys in poverty, you have to understand people's situations, man. Especially when you was once there. That should be easier. Understand, you don't play certain shit, you just don't play with. And you got to keep the standard. And now after that, now when he could have did, after that, be like, you know what, bro, this, that, I don't know what y'all think. I don't have it like that. Yo, we can't this, down the third. Or you be like, yo, bro, I'm going to do it this time, but I don't fuck with bro like that. It got to be, I can't keep doing it. The guys here, or this and that, or that's why you put them in position to make money. This is why, that's one thing why I say I respect LeBron James off the court. Because he put them in position to make money. Now, the money they got, they can help somebody. That's how it's a pyramid. See, people don't understand a pyramid. What you do is, let's say you make life easier for yourself. When you're a Willie and you got it like that and you strong, sometimes you might not have the money like that, but you're strong. Like Meek Mill and Chief Keef were strong. I don't know if their money was crazy like that, but they strong far as Chief Keef could have got what he want from a label, and Meek Mill could have got what he want from a label. He said that's why Obach love Vaughn so much. Correct. Because once you look out, now it's not too much somebody gonna say. And you know, the all fairness to Chief Keef, they did say he was looking out for dude. They did say that. He was giving dudes some money, but like I said, he was young, but he was giving dudes money. He paid for one of the guys' funeral. He was doing some shit. It wasn't like he doing nothing, but spending a dude, that was unnecessary. You shouldn't have spent them. You could have been like, yo, this is my last time. I don't got it like y'all dudes think I got it. My money, I don't have it like y'all think I got it. Y'all here $6 million. Y'all think y'all could go to my account and see $6 million in there. Oh, he signed the $6 million deal. Y'all think of $6 million. You look at his count, it's gonna say 6 million. It's not gonna say 6 million. When they say a $6 million deal, he got to do albums with that. He got to work and payments got to come out of that. People like, yo, he got $6 million, couldn't give his man 7. It don't work like that. You know what I'm saying? It don't work like that. You have to understand it. You have to understand. You have to make your mind up. This is what you want to be. Meek Mill want to keep saying street and want to be street. You got dudes around you, they ready to kill for you. You got to feed them. That's just what it is. If dudes really risk their life, yo, and they gonna have to sit behind the jail, like you not gonna really do nothing. That's like, for instance, when Tiffy Bay chased Safari down and beat him up, right? When Tiffy Bay chased Safari down and beat him up. If the police would have rolled in on him and grabbed them in the case, he's sitting in jail behind that. That's value right there. That's value. You got to make your mind up. That's why if you want to live, this comes with it. You have to, ain't no in between. If you want to be one of them type rappers, I'm J. Cole, cool. J. Cole don't have them problems. J. Cole don't have to have dudes around him. Nah, I don't need nobody around. I will pay when I go out or whatever, and you want to pay for the armed security for that day, cool. Whoever friends with me, they friends with me. I'm not looking for them to step. They not no goons. They friends with me. They not no fighters. They not no shooters. They friends. J. Cole don't have them problems. Kanye West don't have them problems. They ain't living that lifestyle. When you live in that lifestyle, you like, I got my guys with me, and these dudes ready to do whatever. You got to put value on that, and you got to do stuff to keep the money coming in. Because yes, it's going to be. That's like, for instance, Chief Keef, right? You know how hard it is for him. No way in the world he'd be able to finance this sake O Block alone. Not counting because he was close like this with 600. And all the other people he's with, Front Street and Blackgate and THF and all these other sets he like locked in, TY and B, all these people he was real close with, right? You can't finance that. You don't have enough money to do that. There's too many people, too many. You ain't gonna do everybody. So what you do is you grab somebody up, you put a few guys in position to get money. Now when they're in position to get money, it goes like a pyramid. Now that's the money. That's how you do it. Jonathan Neely, what up? That's how you do it. Put people in position to get money. Now y'all stronger as a crew. You stronger as a crew. See, a lot of people, and like I said, I don't know if this is true, but when Oschino said, Meek Mill don't want nobody over him, he wants to be this and that. That's the worst mistake people don't realize. People don't realize always this, man. Strength in numbers. Always remember this, and I want you guys, whoever don't know this, just please listen to me. Strength in numbers. If it's 6 of us, and let's say me and my homeboys, we go on vacation. It's 6 of us go on vacation. I got the iced out earrings. I got the ice chain watch, the designer jeans, the everything. I'm lit. I'm looking like money. I got 10,000 in my pocket. My pocket's bulging. I got the red bottom, the Boughton sneakers on, the jeans, expensive jeans, shirts, mink coat, and all this, right? That's how I got all this on and looking like money. And none of them looking like nothing. Yeah, it's gonna be cool. We walking through the airport. Oh, damn, who that? That nigga got it. Yeah, I'm gonna get attention. But you know it's bigger than that? If all of us walking in that airport, we all got minks on. We all got furs and expensive shit and iced out jewelry. Now, if 6 of us do it, it's bigger than me doing it. See, people don't realize that. People don't realize that. You look strong when you do that. You walk through the airport and everybody got minks and all this designer jewelry and all this stuff, Rolexes and APs. We all driving Ferraris, Lambos, and Rolls, and we back to back. It's much, way more of a statement than if I'm pushing and I'm going down the block with my Lambo. And I'm dripped from head to toe with 10,000 in my pocket to blow. That's cool. I'm like, oh, damn, homeboy doing it. Homeboy doing it. But I'm here and I got 7 cars behind me and we all driving foreigns and looking like crazy. That's a statement. What you think, like Big Meech, for instance. Big Meech knew the blueprint. Big Meech knew the blueprint. Big Meech knew the blueprint. Big Meech said, hey, you know what? We all gonna do it. His name still stood out. He didn't worry about that. But everybody had Lambos and Ferraris and shit. Everybody. So if he ran out 20 dudes, they all got it. They all pockets got the mumps. They all got furs and diamonds and shit. They all looking like something. They all got their own bottle. That's what made the movie, not that it just was just me. I mean, Big Meech. That was the movie. They all doing the shit. He said Big Meech, a leech. Crime only pays only in the moment. Now he got to work. That's true. I ain't gonna, that's true. See, now this is called adjustments. He got to come. The first thing what Big Meech got to do come is, bro, you 58. I think they said he is 58 years old, bro. You 58 years old. You just did 19 years, bro. That time passed. Sit down, live good, get some money. You get some money. But don't look at, $1 million or 500,000 ain't no money. If you somehow come home and you got, let's say you own a lounge, you get your lounge for whatever reason, and you get your restaurant. Now, let's say that between the lounge and restaurant, you getting, let's say you seeing about 20,000 PC in your pocket a month. You don't look at that as that short money. Don't look at that, oh man, that's nothing in him. Because I saw somebody say 100,000. I said, if somebody give him 100,000, that's good. I did a live the other day. They said 100,000 ain't nothing. Bro, if you could get 20,000 a month off your restaurant, 20,000 a month off your club profit in your pocket. After you don't pay, you pay your bills, you pay your employees, you pay for food, you pay for everything you need to pay for restaurants, all the stuff you need to pay for, you pocket in 20,000 a month from restaurant, 20,000 a month from your lounge. Bro, you 58, be happy. You home. Don't try to relive that Big Meech and I got to sit there and have the these clubs turned back up. That ain't no money. I need to go do it. Never want to, bro. Like he just said, you gotta work. You gotta work. You can't relive that moment. You're right. Too many crabs in a barrel. You're right. And that's the thing. He first and foremost, he got to get off that Big Meech stage. He got to get out the thing stage where, for him to sit there and even think, Big Little Baby came with this and came to say what's up to me and give me nothing. Little Baby, I don't owe you nothing. He came to meet you. That's it. Because if he would have gave you $10,000, you'd have felt insulted. If Little Baby with a dug in his pocket gave you $10,000, you wouldn't have liked that shit. You would have took it. You'd have said, thanks, of course. You ain't gonna fight him over it. But you'd have been like, damn, they only gave me $5,000. Man, you ain't give me $5,000. They pulled them, give me $5,000. That was $5,000 to me. You can't do that. I agree. What Knowledge said right there, he said he expect them to give him at least. I could be wrong, but I think that's about right. I think he's expecting people dropping like at least 100 on him, at least 100,000 and Benzes and dropping off cars for him, giving them keys to cars like this yours, pick him out a Rolls Royce, $100,000. $200,000 car. Hick him the keys to this. Hick him a Maybach. Niggas giving him. I think he think that. I really do think he think that. I do. Yeah, he still want to floss and stuff. He got to learn to, like Meek Mill thinking he got. Like Meek Mill thinking he got it like that. Chief Keef thinking, bro, you guys could figure out some ways to get some money. There's too many out here rapping. There's ways you could get some money, man. Yeah. So many ways to get some money, man. Nowadays, it's kind of like you got if you don't own or got no real major endorsement deal, you're going to have to be like a crumb snatcher. You're going to have to grab money from all these different places. That's why I understood. That's why you didn't hear me say much about Big Meech, because you don't know his relationship with Rick Ross. A lot of people saying, "Oh, he's disloyal." It's more to that. That's why I'm glad that the dude Garci did come out and say stuff. I'm glad he did come out and say, because now you could, if you want to be objectively like, I get it. I get it. Like, I'm saying more on the rape part, because that's the part I think that really bothers him the most. Because the stuff he said, I I don't know. I just don't, and I hate to sit there and say somebody lying, so I ain't gonna say the girl lying, but I don't know. You know what I'm saying? And then, like, if people say, "Oh, loyalty," "Oh, 50 did this," 50, like, you gotta like I said, people have to put they self in Big Meech foot. You don't know his relationship with Rick Ross. You don't know that. And then what killed me, let me tell you what killed me with people too. I'm gonna be honest. You know what killed me with people? Because they take this loyalty thing and they're getting too fucking annoying. Like, the shit, before I go, I'm gonna say this. This shit bothers me. Now, I heard Garci say today, right? He when he was on his live, he said, "Yeah, because I was with he said, yeah, because man, Mike Knox was talking and shit, and Mike Knox said, we always kept talking about doing business. Man, he was like, yo, come on, we could do business, we could do this and do that." But he said he was gonna do business with Mike Knox. And Mike Knox was like, yeah, but you know how 50 gonna be. So Mike Knox ain't want to do no business with Garci, because Garci fuck with Meek. Mike Knox fuck with Philly, and I mean fuck with Mike Knox fuck with 50, and and Mike Knox and Meek is not on the best. I mean Meek and 50 not on the best of terms. Hold on. Which one you want to open? Yeah. So yeah, peoples, I'm telling y'all, that's the thing. So the thing that bothered me the most, Mike Knox tell Garci, and they know each other. They know each other for real. They know each other. He tells him he can't do business with him because of 50 Cent. See, that's why I said, and y'all from the same city, y'all know each other, and y'all can't do business. That's why I said this loyalty stuff is getting sickening, because what are we doing? We in the streets or not? We in the streets or not? You signing me because I'm a street guy, you signing me because of my talent. See, this is the mentality, this is that black shit. That's that black mentality right there. It's sad. We know each other for years. We from the same hood. But we can't do business because somebody I get money with, I'm down with, legit wise, not no street wise. I'm down with 50 legitimate wise. 50 like the way I rap. I'm down with Meek Mill for whatever reasons. Meek Mill and 50 don't see eye to eye, where they not trying to kill each other. It's nothing really. They got no real beef. But you feel we can't do nothing together. It's sad. It's sad. That's sad right there. See, people don't look at shit deep how I look at shit. I look at shit deep. I look at shit deep. People don't look at shit how I look at it. That's sad right there. Because people who we fuck with don't see eye to eye, but we know each other. We can't do business on our own. And I don't think it's Meek. Meek not the one who had the problem. He worried about 50 Cent. He worried about 50 Cent. Yeah, you're right. It's because you're right. It's because who he dealing with. You 1% right about that. It's because who he dealing with. You're right. It's because who he dealing with. But that don't make it right though. It's who he dealing with, but that doesn't make it right. That don't make it right. And my thing is this is where black people go wrong at. And this is the sad part about black people. What are we doing here? And how much is Mike Knox, how much is 50 Cent is taking care of Mike Knox? Is he putting him in a position where he don't have to work again? Like, see, let's get real here. Let's get real here. How much is he taking care of? He's taking care of me to the point where, like, it's crazy, though. And one thing about me, I try to be fair. I don't try to, like, it's crazy. Is we on some street shit or you like him because my music? Like it's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. And Meek Mill and 50 don't got no real beef to that extent where, okay, we from the same city, but we can't do business because it's gonna look crazy. I'm not jacking that, man. I'm not. He said, but blood was shed between 50 and Rick Ross. If you know, you know. Anybody died? Anybody died? Well, I know what bloodshed was a fight. That's the only bloodshed I know. You may know something more than me, but all I know it was a fight. And they be on, and if it's street, if it's some real shit like that, they be clowning each other. When you have beef with niggas, they clowning, they joking and clowning, getting content off each other. He said, what they beefing over? I don't know who you talking about, my holy king. Let's be real here. Let's be real here. Who? $50 Cent and Rick Ross beefing over really nothing. See, this is why I said it's sad. People look how sad this. Look at the treacle effect that it causing. Now you want to go to the root of Rick Ross and 50 Cent beef. It started because 50 Cent was beefing with Fat Joe. Rick Ross and Fat Joe was cool. Fat Joe, I think Khaled, and whatever it was, I forgot who it was, because Rick Ross didn't have nothing to do with it at first. I think Rick Ross inserted himself in it by saying something, I think. Right? I think he said 50 Cent Jay-Z. 50 Cent over Jay. I don't know if it's over Jay-Z, but I know he's fucking with Rick Ross fuck with who he fuck with. Right? He's fucking with Khaled and Fat Joe. At the time, Fat Joe and 50 wasn't cool. This is another thing I don't get. Now him and Fat Joe cool. Fat Joe ain't stopping his relationship with Rick Ross and DJ Khaled. See, that's what I'm saying. You can't. Oh, man. Even though I could say, okay, you could say you ain't getting no money with Fat Joe. You could just say y'all just cordial, whatever. I don't know. But my thing is this. I think this thing is a little too far for me. I think, to be honest with me, I think his only current concern should really be, for real, is Yayo and Uncle Murder. Anything outside of that, you can't. I wouldn't expect much from. It's business after that. I think Yayo, and that's your homie. You practically y'all living together because y'all travel the world together. Y'all on planes and y'all spend a buku amount of time together. Outside of Uncle Murder and Tony Yayo, the rest of them dudes, whoever you do, I don't think it should carry it like that. I swear it don't. Meek Mill is fit. It's Rick Ross artist. It was business really with Rick Ross, and they wasn't hanging like that. But that's his artist. He's pushing them. This, that, and the third. Rick Ross, Meek Mill is his artist. They're not from the same city. Fighting over dumb shit. You're right. You're right. You know what I'm saying? My thing is, at the end of the day, it's stupid. It's stupid. And then I think you now too many people involved. I think right now too many people involved. I think that. I think he put himself where now, okay, he doing a movie with him and we don't. That's not your man's though. Lil Meech not your man. Big Meech not your man. You do a little business with them. That's just what it is. You do a little business with them. That's just what it is. See, you can't mix this. See, this is what I'm saying. See, people, this is a bad. I'm being honest, man. These guys putting a bad precedent on these kids, man. Because now they putting a whole new thing of mixing business with, and they say all the time. See, the thing I don't like, this, I'm gonna be honest, what I don't like, because when it benefits you, and you're gonna say, oh, besides friendship, this is business. Like you would cut right now. I'm gonna just be honest. Let's say BMF flop. Let's say BMF flops, right? Let's say it just took its turn and now it just went left. It had its run, and it goes left. The viewers and everything down, and it is what it is, right? And now you got to come to the point where you're like, all right. It is what it is. The viewership down. I got the cancel the I got the cancel the show. And let's say little Meech get mad, right? He get mad and be like, yo man, how you gonna cancel the show? Or whatever the case may be, whoop-de-whoop. and 50 can easily he can 50 can easily say, yo, this is business. It's business. How many times, I'm pretty sure guys on G unit or someone he doing business, you have to part ways when business not making sense no more. How many times that happen when the business is not making sense no more? When the money goes down or it's not doing nothing, you have to part ways. And what they're gonna tell you is business. It's a business. They're gonna tell you that. So how come you could tell me when shit not flowing good, you could tell me it's a business where we have to part ways and that's that. You can't make money with me no more. That's that. I see part business, but it's not business when you can't deal with nobody because you dealing with me. Like, you can't. They always say you can't miss business with like, come on, you can't. That's like a girl you got signed with you, and now you decide to sleep with her. And they be like, that's not a good move. You don't want to start sleeping with a girl that you're artist. If you have an artist and she's working under you, the worst thing you can do is sleep with her. Don't make business personal. You have to separate the two. And I think it's bad. And people keep, oh, it's loyalty. This person did that. It's bad. That's why we looked upon like that. Right now, them white people looking at them like they fools. People sitting up here laughing. White people looking at you. See, people don't care how they look. People looking like fools right now. I can't do no because you my friend just down the third. Oh, and you took a picture with him and you with my ops and like, they like, yo, they crazy. I know he's a different type of dude. I get it. But in reality, it's crazy. It's sad. And people like it, like, yo, he's different and accept that. But it's sad at the end of the day. It's sad because he's too smart and he's too good. But the thing is, it's fucked up because if shit I can't make money with nobody, right? Because I fuck with you and you don't like this person, right? I can't make money with that person because those the reasons, right? Okay, cool. But if shit stop fucking right there tomorrow, you'll drop me like a bag of dope. You'll drop me. You're not taking care of me the rest of my life. You're not going to do that. You're not going to do that. You're not taking care of me the rest of my life. You're going to drop me and you're going to have to move on and go to the next business venture. He said 50 beef with Fat Joe and Jadakiss and never took a person with them, just like him and Meech. Beef not personal. I just think that we have to grow up as people, man. I really, it's to the point I'm super grown and I'm looking at the generation behind us. I got young kids, man, and I'm looking at like the mentality wise, and I'm seeing a lot of people carrying the mentality and thinking it's right. That's why people continue doing the same thing they doing, because they think shit is cool and it's not. Like, what are we doing here? You can't sit there and say, I'm a business. No, you still a street nigga. You still streets. Don't say business, because that's not business. That's not business. Your contract, your business with him is he giving you the beat. For real, this is your business with him. Your business with him is not what he do in his private life. You cannot tell nobody who to be friends and let this keep it real. If it's business. Yo, be here at Monday through Friday from 8 to 4. From them hours, do this, that, and the third. Anything outside my hours, you can't. You can't. I'm not under no contract where I can't get another dollar behind outside of you. I'm not under that type of contract. Well, I'm only dealing with you or somebody you got. No. Yeah, I'm from New York. Yeah, RP, Biggie moms, RP. But you know what I'm saying? It's sad. We have to, at the end of the day, we have to grow up because the mentality is not good with our peoples, man. It's not. And it went to a thing where everything is fun and games, right? The minute them guns and shit start popping off, then the first thing, the same people who laughing and egging it on and saying, oh, loyalty and all this stuff there, all these people who doing that, you know what? They're gonna be the same people saying, "Oh, they stupid. They stupid." But when you call a man a rat, that's a whole now. That's what I'm saying. This thing get to another level. It's to another level. See, that's what I'm saying. Once certain lines get crossed, now that's the same thing what I was saying about Oschino with Homeboy. Like you can't sit there and say, "Oh, yo, you's a rapist." And you told a man, suck your dick, you a rapist, and you saying all this, and then sitting there saying, yo, you want to kill behind this. And then, oh, he won't pull up me, and he want to kill. You can't do that. You don't sit there, you put a dude out there on something that maybe he didn't do. I don't know. And you put names and everything with it. You can't do that. You can't do that. Now, 50's called Big Meech a rat now, and saying all this, I don't know if he's a rat. I don't know, but now the noise got bigger. But now, if Meech decide to want to do something to him, you can't say he's wrong for that. Because he grew up a certain way, and now certain things is now is that. That's just what it is. And I like 50 Cent. I don't know Big Meech. I like 50 Cent, but I just mad at our people putting ourselves in that situation. Because at the end of the day, and I've been around the block way too long, and a lot of times it don't happen. Guy like 50 not gonna get touched, maybe somebody around him. See, this is what people not looking at. So people don't feel like the other people around them lives don't matter because you don't know them. Now shit jump off, and let's say somebody around 50 entourage get touched. Oh, it ain't no big deal. He didn't get killed. Oh, it is nothing. His man but that's his man got killed. Same thing with this stuff with what's the name of them? They see each other, Oschino people see, yo, what's up with your man? He might not like what he said. And words, we all know words can things trigger, and one of they peoples get slumped behind this. Garci or Oschino, one of they people get slumped behind this. It's bigger than that, man. I'm telling you, man. I'm just tired of it because I just think that, please give me some fucking money. This is the shit. I start looking at all these niggas like clowns, to be honest. If you want to say for real, I'm really starting to look at all these niggas like clowns. Like, if you fucking getting money, like, yo, and you come from that, I just don't get this for the life of me. You come from this shit, you know how this shit is, man. I miss my fucking niggas, man. I miss niggas. How many fucking niggas I got that got killed that I can't even say nothing else to a day in the life? That damn, I think about, damn, I wish he was here. Certain people, you have a certain relationship with certain people. You go through certain things like, damn, either you wish he could have been there to see it, or like, damn. Like right now, I'd be like with Big L, for instance, I'd be like, damn, I would love to interviewing him right now. He come on the beat 139. You know what I'm saying? Or damn, I miss, or we go out on tour or something together. Or other guys from the block. I miss that shit. I miss that shit. And it bothers me when these guys sit there and say street and you guys eating that shit up. But when a guy like me look at that, I look at it like clown shit. I look at this not street shit. But when I do speak on shit, y'all look at me like I'm wrong, or I don't know what I'm talking about and thinking they the street. A lot of shit these niggas not doing not street. They not street, they breaking codes, all type of shit. Breaking codes, doing shit, all type of shit, but then turn around sitting there saying streets. Oh, 50 Cent stand on street morals. He's standing on street morals. You can't knock him from that. This, down the third, you can't get mad because he exposed him. But bro, if you've been new, that don't count. If you've been new and holding on information, that shit don't, like, what are you doing? If you've been new he was a rat, that shit don't, what the fuck, that shit ain't no passes on that. You knew he's on a rat, you got the pass. If you knew he's a rat, you can say, okay, it's business. The same way you did with the Flores brothers. You doing a documentary, they told on Pablo Escobar. I mean, not Escobar, whatever that El Chapo. The Flores twins out of Chicago. You doing business with them? They snitches. So where we have, there's too many gray areas in this thing. It's too many fucking gray areas in this thing. Too many. It's too many gray areas. Somebody hold it down. I'll be right back. Give me 1 second. Yeah, like, come on, man. It's too much clown shit goes on, and people, it's like I said, it's way too many gray areas. All you is not. You can't say, okay, I'm living by street code, you fuck with me, and you can't hang with my ops, or you can't do this to take pictures and this and that and third. But then if you knew I snitched or got paperwork, but you never said nothing about it. Now we have a problem, you say something about it. That don't fly. I'm going to give y'all a synopsis of how that works in the streets. Real niggas wouldn't have been going to war on back for that. They'd be like, bro, you should have been said that. I'm just being honest. Real niggas in the streets, that's not gonna happen. They're gonna be like, yo, you been saying this, yo, you can't do it. It wouldn't work. It wouldn't work. Now you mad because that now you want to. Nobody would be jacking that shit. Nobody gonna be jacking that. I'm just being honest. Nobody gonna jack that. And then what are we telling people? Are we made it? Are we entrepreneurs? Or this is organization? See, we have to be clear. This way, it's no confusion. If I'm talented right now, yes, I come from the streets. Yes, boom, boom, boom. If I'm talented right now, and I'm out here, and somebody just see my live and be like, yo, I want you to be in my movie. Take it from the gutter and I blow up, right? and I decide to go and do another movie, or somebody else want to book me for another movie, which it don't have nothing to do with this movie, that called growth, I'm wrong because y'all don't like each other? Like, what are we doing here? Got to be clear, yo. This and that. Are we an enterprise, a record label where it's music, or we a gang, or this the streets? If I'm trying to get out the streets, if I sit there and say, yo, I'm glad, and my mom and my family glad, like, damn, I'm glad, and I stop hustling. You know how, like, for instance, a perfect example. You see the story when they said Biggie was hustling and shit. Biggie was getting money, Biggie was hustling, and then when he got signed, Puff told him to stop selling drugs, right? Now, when he stopped selling drugs, he making money. What's the first thing he said? Oh, man, I'm glad I made it. I'm stopped selling drugs. Like, you put me back in the streets when you put me into the politics. You put me back in the streets. Like, it can't be no confusion. See, that's one thing where it could go wrong with me. I don't like confusion. I really don't. When I get into something, whatever it is, I want to be clear what it is. X, Y, Z, this way I know what I'm getting myself and know I'm not going to do, okay, I'm with it or I'm not. I don't want the confusion. Yo, as people, and then we grown men, it's sad. I'm really upset because it's sad because you know what black people always sit there and say? Yo, vote for a black president so our kids could see how it is to be, so our kids could know it's possible to be a black president. This is what we tell, this is what people say. Vote for a black president for us to show that we can, black people could be a president and we could be anything we want. Root for this guy because he's an entrepreneur. Look up to him. He should be a role model. Look up to him. He should inspire you to be a role model. He came from, look how they talk about Jay-Z, for instance. Oh, he came from Marcy Project, a drug dealer, and now he worth $1 billion. He should inspire you, right? And then if you talk against that, you're a hater, right? You're a hater when he talk against you, right? I mean, when you talk against him, you're a hater. But you tell me inspire this guy, but now you get into, now you look into it and look at the nonsense they're getting into. And then it's acceptable. Oh, he's just like that. You got to accept it. That's how he is. He's just like that. You have to understand he this and that. Like when they used to sit there like, oh man, he's just doing that. Like when they used to say Manny Ramirez, the baseball player, Manny being Manny. That's just how he is. Like some stuff still not acceptable though. Because it's very misleading. Because you tell your kids, oh look at that, he got shot 9 times, he this and that. We should glorify, we need to protect our idols, our role models at all costs. But then when they getting in stuff like that, you calling people this and saying this and that, and you carrying it like that, getting mad every little thing. Well, if you want them to get like, you can't. Go back on the block. See, this is what I'm confused at. If you really want to be like that, I think these guys need to go back on the block, man. Don't sit there and say, yo, you tired of this and that, but you still, see, people like to have gray areas and like to play the middle. People like to have gray areas and like to play the middle. That's just what it is. Oh, this part good, but this part don't. No, you run an enterprise, don't run like that. How many people we see in many other movies? How many people we see star and gave them, they shot and they was in this movie, What's his name? Uh, uh, Quentin Tarantino. Quentin Tarantino you start out Quentin Tarantino with this movie. Then you go with Francis Coppola in this movie. Then you go with Ron Howard in this movie. These people be in different movies. How come because you got your start with me, you can't, like, I don't like him, or this person don't like him, that you can't deal with him, but this person willing to work with you? And he trying to run up a bag? He said people don't realize Jackie Chan, he just bumped. He said people don't realize Jackie Chan is an extra in Enter the Dragon. Yeah, like, come on, we got the. I want. We gonna sit there and say this, man. People, this and that. We have to have growth for real. If you want to say growth, we have to have growth for real. The mentality has to change. And like I said, it's no real. People say, "Oh, he started him out." Everybody gotta get a start somewhere. So it's cool to this the part that killed me. So it's cool when you fall out with people, right? People start with people, people fall out, or you was with this label before, you started with that label, they ain't do you right, you go to another. Like, this shit is just crazy. Like, I hear people say this all the time. This is another thing people always say. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Let's say, for instance, this happens, and this is what people say. Let's say somebody signed, let's say you're a nobody, right? And this person signed and you get a little light on you, but you ain't get no money. He robbed you, jerked you, all type shit. He jerked you out of money. You ain't make no money with him, but you got a little fame and people know you behind that. And then let's say you got an opportunity, another opportunity, right? Somewhere else, right? Now you get interviewed, right? Let's say the person robbed you, jerked you out their money, and ain't really do shit for you, really. Yeah, you got liked by standing next to him, but that's about it. You get interviewed, right? And on the interview, you just tell it how it is. The interview, you come, you be like, yo, God jerked me, and X, Y, Z, this, that, and the third, whatever the case may be, right? You know what people gonna sit there and say? Oh, you disloyal. You disloyal. He put you on. That person put you on. The person put you on. You should never do that. The person did wrong by you. And then the person ain't put you on just to put you on. He put you on because he felt he could make money with you. He felt he could make money with you. Somebody put you on and do you dirty, but he put you on and you got known, and then maybe you got popping dealing with somebody else. You gonna tell your story? You can't tell your story? See, that's the problem there. That's the problem there. You can't tell a story. Only because, see, and it's the hypocrisy of it, right? So if you get signed by Def Jam and they do you dirty, you can talk about it. You can talk how Def Jam did you dirty, they did this and that, they ain't put your album out, they ain't do this and that. But when a street guy, he get the little clout and he put you on and he signed you and do the exact same thing, you can't talk about it. That's what I said, stupid. Like people don't I think people don't go into deep thoughts on things. It's loyalty. I got a couple dollars. I'm a black man. I got a couple dollars, I'm clouded up. I see this dude here, I see his mixtape, this dude is fire. He's nasty. Right? I signed him to my label. or get him a deal, whichever one, however you want to say it. And I robbed him. He got a little fame dealing with me because I'm lit. He got a little fame. I put him on my album. We got a nice song together. I gave him a couple dollars for it, which he could have got way more for it, whatever. And I signed him. Do him dirt, don't bring him out. He ain't make a dime with me. I held him back for 3 or 4 years in a contract dispute where he, in his prime years and while he's popping, I'm holding him back. I'm not releasing him out of his contract. He ain't make a dime off me. I jerked him out of money. And now I release him. He blow up. And now he blow up with somebody else. And now he get an interview. And he speak on it. And he sit there and say, yo, Doc did me dirty, man. He did this, that, and the third. Blah, 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 blah. Y'all gonna sit there and say, well, it was for Doc, you'd have never been known. Well, he put you on. Well, this, that, and the third. And he gonna be perceived as being disloyal. He gonna be perceived as being disloyal. But if Def Jam or Interscope or the big companies do it, it's not a problem. I just think this whole shit is fake and corny. This whole shit is fake and corny, yo. Like, people have to start getting to right and wrong. That's it. Not no bending no rules, oh, well, because I'm a street nigga and I put you on. Like, record label put you on. What's the fucking difference? See, the thing is what I don't like about people. You want to be equal. You want to be looked at as equal. As a black man, you want equal rights. I want to be equal. I want this and that. And I think we should be equal, right? But it's all right for me to jerk you and carry you and do whatever you want. But the simple fact, I put you on and I'm a black dude from the streets. But it's all right you to shit on a record label when they dog you and did you dirty. You can sit there and say, yo, Def Jam did me dirty. Go all in on Def Jam. It's not a problem. Nobody would never say you disloyal. But an artist signed you and he looked out. He didn't look out for the kindness of his heart. He looked out. He did that because he saw a talent in you and he wanted his money at the end of the line for him. Or he wouldn't have dropped you. Or he didn't bring you out for whatever the reason is. Like, this is the crazy part about it. He said, I'm in a hip-hop mood. Yeah, I'm definitely ain't in no basketball mood. I'll tell you that. It's not no basketball mood. I just hate the bullshit. I like consistency. That's why like I said earlier. One thing I did like I said earlier with the dude Garci. Without respect, he consistent. He carrying how he can. He's consistent with his shit. He consistent. He carrying it like that. He saying he pulling up on niggas. He consistent with his shit. He said, oh, he's bodyguard, he think he tough, he this, that, but if it's right or wrong, but he's consistent. I could respect that better than when people just being flip-floppy with shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I could respect it more if people being flip-floppy with this shit. And that's what people is. People very flip-floppy. I can jerk you, it's cool. But you get jerked by a major label, it's a problem, and nobody don't say nothing. I'm not wrong for jerking another black man. I'm not wrong to hold this man for 4 years. He's in his prime. I had got him when he's 20 years old. He's hot as a firecracker. His balls went all the way down for the last 4 years, and I did nothing with him. And now he back. And I held him back, and now he signed, but it's not the same. but I'm not wrong. But Jimmy Iovine looked at had the same standard as these people got to get held accountable the same. That's just what it is. If we want to say, hey, I don't look at the white man no different from me, we got to get held the same standard. If they rob you and jerk you out of thing, and you want to cuss them out and say this and that, a third, if I do it, I deserve the same treatment. It's no different. I deserve the same treatment if I do it. It's like comedians. It always bothered me. I see black comedians go in on white people. Call them crackers and say all in on them. So when a white comedian starts saying black jokes, people are, yeah, he racist. Like, come on with this, man. Are you want to be equal or not? If you want to be looked at equal, you want equal rights and things like that, you got to, everything got to get carried the same. That's just what it is. That's just what it is, and we got to stop that. That's why I said it's too many gray areas and too many confusion, man. Too much confusion. What are we? What are we doing? What are we doing? Are we, you look at me as I'm legit, I'm clean, I'm not a street guy no more. I'm running my label, but then when it's convenient for me, I want to live by street codes and do this. Like, come on now. What are we? What are we doing? That's why, give me some, that's why I said the wrong people be getting, I'm not talking about them, I'm just saying in general. Put some real money in my hands, man. Put some real money in my hands and watch me work, man. Watch how I do for my community. Watch how I do for my community. Watch how I try to put the youth in the right direction. Why? Watching me, if I'm going to say what I say, I'm standing on it. I'm not going to be flippy floppy. If I sit there and say I'm standing for this, or I'm standing for that, or if I say I'm tucked away this and tucked away that, it's that. I'm not going to be flip-floppy. I'm not. Too much confusion. That's the problem there is. Even with basketball, like I said, that's why I don't, and people get mad, oh, you don't like, but I tell you all the time, I respect what LeBron James did off the court. He married he kept a nice woman he's been with for years. He married her. You don't hear him embarrassing her out in these streets. You know what I'm saying? And he put his homeboys in position to make money. He did it right when it comes to that. But on that court, he's a scumbag. And that's just what it is. It's too much evidence and too much things. And he did too much sucker shit to say any different. No matter you like him or not, you got to admit that. He done too much sucker shit. Way too much. More than anybody in history. He real sneaky and he do a lot of sucker shit. He don't stand on hot his hand. I can't respect niggas like that. I can't respect that. That's why I don't disrespect nobody. I go out my way not to be disrespectful. Like I said, men can have conversations and say what they have to say and not be that. That's what real men do. But when disrespect comes, then now you take it to, now you can't. It's that now. You can't tell nobody how to carry it now. You can't do that. Now you can't sit there and say, oh, I carry it. You can't sit there and say, okay, cool, yo, what up, do this and do that, and then you don't do it. And now when you see somebody, you tucking your tail. But that be a lot of people trump cards, I'm telling you, man. A lot of people already got in their mind, man, I'm gonna say whatever I want. Well, when I see the nigga, I'm just gonna tell nigga, sorry, I ain't mean it, and I'm a boo-hoo a nigga. I'm a boo-hoo gonna worry about it. He gonna bring the bitch out of me. I don't care. You got niggas that's like that. They don't care. They don't got no pride. They don't got no pride. So they ain't gonna have an issue when a nigga says this is so fucking selfish. He said, God said you think you wrote the book on morals. I ain't write the book on morals, but it just, some stuff to me, I think it just common sense. And it is. Like, you can't, like, maybe I did write the book on morals. I don't know. But, I don't know. I know I have a lot of morals. I know that. I know when I decide to step out there, I know exactly, and I said I was gonna, when I decide to do it, and one thing about me, when I do something and I think about it, I am gonna give myself some credit here. I'm gonna give myself some credit, and I'm gonna pat myself on the back, and I'm really gonna say that. You know why? Because even as a youngster, when I came to me, because I was a ball player, super nice in ball, good in basketball. I really didn't have no reason to jump in the streets. To be honest, I didn't. It's not like I was fucked up, like dead fucked up. Don't have no food. My mom worked at, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't fucked up like that. You know what I mean? I always had clothes. Every Christmas, I had gifts. Easter, always had Easter clothes. So I can't say, oh, I had to do it. I be lying. I did it because, you know, greed. I like, damn, I just greed, and I liked the bitches. I'm just being honest with you. The greed, and I knew what came with it. I knew with some couple dollars, I get the fuck these bitches. I'm just being honest. Like, damn, I'm seeing these bitches like, yeah, really? Damn, she bad. I want to fuck her. She ain't gonna give me no pussy because I'm broke. But if I do that, I can fuck her. And then I get some money, I could buy this. Oh, I see this. This, I could dress like this and that. So it's like, okay. But when dude pulled me to the side, people like, yo, you a beast in basketball, bro. You don't need this. You don't need this. But listen, this is what comes. Bow, 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 bow. You got this, that, and the third. Who are you? Believe me, you're gonna have the stick-up kids coming. You getting that money, you start dressing, stick-up kid coming. What you gonna do, rob? Are you gonna tuck your tail and be a bitch and keep getting robbed? Or you gonna suit up and you go to the tables? So now, a lot of stuff came to me. So now I sat back and I'm clear on these things. Who the fuck am I? If I get robbed today, tomorrow, and I know who did it, I'm just gonna sit there and just keep letting this happen, or I'm gonna handle my business. Do I got the heart to do X, Y, Z? Okay. Yeah, I got the heart to sit there in jail and knowing I ain't gonna be able to see my family or get no pussy and this, that, and the third. I ain't gonna be able to do none of that no more. If they slay me, if it's lights out, or even if I have to sit down for a while, can I take it? Doc, can you take that? Can you sit in jail for 10, 20 years? If you do something and I'll open your mouth and gonna be a snitch? I thought long and hard. When I came to the conclusion, I said, I'm all in. I said, I'm all in. I can do this. When I look myself in the mirror, so I could do this. So when you say the moral thing, that's when it kicked in. I'm not gonna be no sucker. I'm not gonna be the guy that sit there and just do shit. I'm not gonna be no bully. I'm not going to want to be bullying people. I'm not just want to shoot people. You know what I'm saying? Just because I'm not just going to do this. I want to just that. Once I start and morally with things morally, okay, cool. Pick and choose. No, I'm not going to pick and choose. You know what I mean? I'm go down swinging. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go down swinging. Okay, cool. This and that. So now when all this stuff start tallying up, okay, you're gonna do this. Okay, cool. That. Boom, 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 boom. All right. All right. You know what I'm saying? It's right or wrong. Now it just start coming with you. So if you said, they said, did I write the book on morals? No, but you got to be a realist and have the heart. I don't need no battery in my back. See, I can have a compassion for a motherfucker, be real compassionate, real soft-hearted, and to give passes. I could be secure in myself. If I'm wrong, to admit I'm wrong. I can have it myself where if something jump off, go 0 to 100. I have to. So when this stuff comes up, it makes it easy. Cause now I can say to myself, okay, I can do this. I don't need no battery in my back. Nobody can gas me up. I'm secure who I am. You know what I'm saying? I know what I can do. Like, you know what I mean? This, that, and the third. I could be compassionate for people. I don't want to hurt nobody. I want everybody to have fun and live money and enjoy life. But at the drop of the dime, I could be another way. I'm on Rikers Island. He said 48 laws. Yeah, but it just you got to, and it's about being fair. It's about being fair. Like when people jerk people out the money, I never like that shit. People jerk out. You're gonna get that shit back, bro. You get motherfuckers out there, and I'm always a believer in team. Being a team and we all get money. I love it. I love it better when we all get it. People, it's a better look. We all getting money looking good. It's a better look. It's many of girls or many of people gonna give you your props. It's a lot of this stuff out here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, got my badge on. Oh shit, the bus coming. Y'all talk to you people later, man. I get on this island.